want to start this video off asking you guys a question. What do you think are the two most neglected muscle groups that make the biggest difference in how jacked you look in everyday clothes? Most guys might say arms or shoulders, but honestly, it's your neck and it's your forearms. Why? Because those are almost always visible no matter what you're wearing. And once you see it, you can't unsee it as I'm showing on the screen right now. You can have a decent chest and arms, but if your neck is small, it's just going to make your physique look a little off. Building your neck and forearms is one of the best ways to quickly increase your overall aesthetics, but it also has other benefits than just looks. So the goal of this video is to share why you should start training your neck and forearms, and I will also give you an easy routine that you can start running right away. But before we dive in though, I wanted to quickly share something I've been working on for almost a year, and I'm super excited to finally share it with you guys. I created a physical workout planner and a goal setting journal. It's called Jack Notes because writing my lifts and my goals down daily literally changed my life. And after coaching over all these years, I can honestly tell you this. Most people don't fail in the gym because they're lazy. They fail because they don't track anything. They build their entire workouts on the spot, just pretty much guessing. And I'm telling you right now, if you do that, there is a 99% chance you will never build the body you've always wanted. And of course, you can use your phone or an app, but if you're anything like me, once you open your phone, you're now dealing with distractions and Instagram and notifications and all these messages. And one of my number one goals has been to reduce screen time, so the journal helps me with that tremendously. There's also just something way different about writing things down on paper versus digitally. So if you enjoy my content and you want to support the Average to Jack brand, the link to grab the journal is going to be in the pinned comment. I literally just launched it. It's the very first edition in very limited copies, so once they're gone, I'm not sure when they'll be restocked. But back to the video. Athletes figured this out a long time ago. Wrestlers, fighters, football players, their necks and forearms get trained constantly. Why? Because it helps with injury prevention, and the aesthetics is just a side effect. And you might not know this, but a stronger neck is one of the best ways to protect yourself from concussions. Because your neck muscles act like shock absorbers. The stronger they are, the better they can slow down your head when it gets hit or snap back. So this can really help you in pretty much all sports or even car accidents. And I want you to think about it like this. If your neck is weak, your head moves more during impact. If your neck is strong, your head stays a bit more stable. Most people think neck training is only for wrestlers or fighters, but you drive a car, you walk, you lift, you live real life, a stronger neck is never a downside. And forearms are the same way. Most people treat forearms like an afterthought, but your grip strength connects everything. If you have a weak grip, your body can't use the strength you actually have. So when your forearms get stronger, your other lifts are going to go up. Your rows are going to feel better. Your deadlifts are going to feel better. Even a movement like curls feels stronger because you're not fighting the bar the whole time. And then one of the main benefits of strong forearms is it also helps protect your elbows and your wrist. Most elbow pain, so think about like tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, people get in the gym because their forearms are weak and their joints are doing all the work. Now, how do we actually train them or fit them into our program? Since Mike Mincer is one of the only fitness people I follow in 2025, I wanted to see what he prescribed back then. In this last year, I've incorporated a lot of his philosophy into my training, and I've seen some of the best results of my life. And Mincer believed that if you train correctly, your neck and your forearm should grow without a ton of direct work. And he is right for some people, but the problem is most lifters don't train like they did back in the day with heavy barbell movements. Most lifters now do high rep pump and fluff work jumping from cable to cable machine. But even if you do follow a solid program with heavy compound movements, I still think you could benefit from a few sets of direct training, especially if you're not genetically gifted. So here's the simple routine I've been following and is really easy to incorporate in your own training. We're going to train both of these muscles on your upper days. So I follow a 3-day-a-week push legs pull split, and you can use a neck harness or hold a plate on your forehead. That's what I've always done. I've never used a neck harness. And then you can also put the weight on the back of your head for extensions. And the easiest way that I found to do neck curls is just to wear a thick beanie, and then you can even roll it over a second time for more padding. So you can start out just doing one of these movements, or you can do both, either the flexion or the extension. Keep the weight moderate because obviously you're putting weight on top of your head, so you need to be really careful with this, and just do slow and controlled reps. I aim for around 2 or 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. And then for your forearms, you can do these before or after the neck curls, but just do dumbbell wrist curls or reverse wrist curls. And it's the same as neck, just a couple sets in the 10 to 15 rep range. And with these movements, you're not going to need a ton of volume. You just need consistency. And I really encourage you to take measurements before you start and then compare after 6 months of just doing a couple sets 1 to 2 times a week. I really think you'll be amazed at the results, especially with your neck. And then also you should notice that your elbows just feel so much better, especially if you've ever had golfer's elbow or tennis elbow. Training your forearms directly is going to resolve it. So summing this up, train your neck, train your forearms. I appreciate you guys watching. And if you're looking for a step-by-step program that will get you jacked no matter your starting point, then click the pinned comment under this video. And you can also learn more about my Jack Notes journal. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.